Hey guys! So today I just kind of wanted to share with you why I came to Japan. But first I kind of wanted to start off with why I learned Japanese. And there are several reasons why I started learning. And the biggest reason is I've always been interested in learning it ever since I was little. And the reason for that is because I'm actually half Japanese. My mom is full Japanese, but she's born and raised in Hawaii, so she's American. And I think it was either my grandparents or my great grandparents that had traveled to Hawaii. So that was my biggest reasons why I wanted to learn Japanese. It was to kind of get in touch with like the Japanese side of me. And another reason is because being fluent in Japanese can get you a lot of good jobs, better jobs in Hawaii because of all the Japanese tourists, and there's also a lot of Japanese that live in Hawaii. So that was also a little like plus side to it. And I guess you could kind of say my deciding factor is because I really got into anime and Japanese dramas. As I was watching it, I wanted to be able to watch it without having to read the subtitles. So that's kind of what pushed me to go back to school so that I could learn Japanese and take Japanese. So those are kind of the reasons why I learned Japanese. And when I went back to school to learn Japanese, that's when I started to think like I really want to go to Japan. Like I want to visit Japan. I found out about a study abroad program that my school offered, which was a 1 month summer program. So I did that and I came to Japan for 1 month and did all these kind of things, and it was just so much fun that I just fell in love with Japan even more than I already was. So I went back to Hawaii and started looking into actually transferring to a university here in Japan and started my process on that. And I figured, why not live in Japan for at least a couple years, get my degree here, and possibly go back after. I was kind of just going along with the flow. And so I did my 2 years of college here, and now I'm teaching English. So I'm on my 4th year here actually, and I really love it here. Like sometimes I do miss home. I do think about going back, but I will be in Japan at least for another couple years, and we'll just kind of see where things take me from there. But I think being in Japan has been a really great experience, and I'm glad I've done it because not a lot of my family members have been out of the country before. A couple of my mom's cousins have come to Japan before, and they've lived here for like over 10 years or something. And they both recommended to me, like, go to Japan, stay there as long as you can, learn the language, enjoy it there, gain as much experience as possible. Because when I do decide to go back to Hawaii, if I'm interested in working at a hotel or even at the airport, there will be lots of jobs available for me. And a lot of times when you can speak Japanese fluently and properly, there are places that will actually pay you more. I came to Japan to get that experience and just to kind of live life and get out there, get off that little island I was on. And I love Hawaii, I do, but you can only do so much there, and it helps to get away for a few years and then maybe go back eventually, get a proper job and be able to like pay my own rent or mortgage even. But yeah, that's about it. That's why I'm here in Japan, mostly for the experience, but also to kind of get in touch with the Japanese culture and language and to learn it properly, because in order to become fluent in a language, it's best to kind of like immerse yourself into that and experience it firsthand. And I have noticed that since coming here. Maybe the first half year I was here, it was kind of like a slow pace. My Japanese wasn't quite improving, but that was because most of my friends were like other foreigners because we had the same class together. But once I started making Japanese friends and I started working a part-time job here, it helped to improve my Japanese a lot. And around the time I made 1 year, that's when I really started to be able to speak it more and speak without having to think. That was really nice. I don't think I could have learned Japanese that quickly if I was back in Hawaii. I'm usually too shy to just go up to random people and be like, hey, can I speak Japanese to you? So I never really had the chance to speak Japanese back there, but that's all I wanted to talk about with you guys today. And I hope you guys kind of learned a little bit about myself, and maybe in the future I'll tell you guys a little more about myself, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye!